Welcome to the 2016 Rally America National Championship, where the best stage rally drivers compete on some of the toughest stage roads in North America. Over 8 rounds of racing through the snow, mud, dust, and forest. Airing coast to coast across the United States, only one radio show is bringing you the action. This is Rally America Radio, powered by the Down and Dirty Radio Show, and we're your home for coverage of the 2016 Rally America National Championship. Game on. All right, Jim Beaver here, Rally America Radio, and cars are starting to pull in here. Got the Concord Pond under their belt, and we're going to catch up with these drivers, find out all the storylines heading into this afternoon stages. All right, got David Higgins here. I got to tell you, David, car looks like it did when you guys left a little bit ago. Not even look like a spot of dust on the car.
Yeah, I think that could be something to do with probably spent more time jumping than on the road. So it's a stage, like an unbelievable stage, lots of big jumps. So. Car was great, felt good. It didn't go quite as crazy as last year, but the time was still very, very good. And sometimes I think it pays when you're not on the edge as much. You're a little bit cleaner, a little bit shorter lines. So this is something we're sort of focusing on a little bit this weekend as well, just trying some slightly different approaches. But it was perfect, and the car was great. Craig was great, and ready for some more.
All right. That being said, what's strategy going into this later afternoon stages?
Obviously, they're tough stages for sure. Like this year, we're doing the shorter stage on the way out, then we have the big turnaround, and then come back in. And one of the hard things about today, it's very stop go. You do a stage, stop for a while, and when you have these turnaround stages, you're stuck there for a long time. So stay hydrated. With my precision hydration guys behind me, they're always making sure I'm on top of that and taking good care of me.
All right. Well, thanks a lot, David.
Thank you.
All right, got Troy Miller here, pulling in third on road, it looks like. How'd everything go through that first opening Concord Pond stage?
Good. It was a fun stage. That's probably quite possibly my favorite stage in the series. Fortunately, last year we had some power issues on it, and this year we lost boost on the transit to it. So we were a bit slower than we'd hoped through there, but it's just a boost leak, so we're going to fix it here in service and then go back out.
All right, got to ask, any good pictures of the car? I hear there's a lot of places to get some air on Concord Pond.
I hope so. We went a little faster than I thought through one of the jumps. Came down kind of hard, but not too bad. So hopefully there are some people there to get some pictures.
All right, thanks a lot, Troy.
Thank you.
All right, we got Bucky Lasek here, and first gravel stage under the belt now, Concord Pond, the notorious Concord Pond. Take us through that opening stage.
Yeah, just getting the anxiety out of the body and get comfortable with Ree in there, and we definitely sissy-footed it. I wish we could do that stage, towards the end once I get my wheels under me. But just gaining the confidence and working through the adrenaline on the first one, and it felt good at the end, especially on that last bit of tarmac.
Yeah, it's got to have you pretty excited for the rest of the stages this weekend now that you got the first one under the belt.
Yeah, it does. In like a lamb, out like a lion. That's the game plan.
All right. Any good banger shots off some of those jumps on Concord Pond?
I didn't go full out. I got some suspension travel. That's about it. So no good pictures yet.
All right. Thanks a lot, Bucky.
All right. Thanks.
All right. We got Ryan Millen here, and all smiles coming in after Concord Pond, buddy. Sounds like you had a hell of a good time.
Yeah, we had a really good time. It was a really confidence-inspiring stage. It was really fun to do those are pretty big jumps. Like, you had to stay flat on the throttle to keep the nose up. They were so long, but really fun to kind of hang it out. You got to be comfortable fast out here, man. It was a short stage, and we're into it, and it's a couple-day rally, and head down, go fast, take chances. Nothing better.
Yeah. Something like that, got to ask you, something like that, RAV4, you got a little bit more ground clearance and probably a little more wheel travel than some of the other cars. You feel like, stage like that with big jumps, you got a bit of an advantage?
Yeah, I think it's a big advantage for any of the real production-based cars. We're running against Fiestas and that sort of stuff. So they don't have that wheel travel. They don't have that ground height. So, we've got like 11 inches of wheel travel on the rear of this bad boy. So we can send it, and it lands super soft, and it's really killer. We can run a little softer setup, so we make a lot of mechanical grip in the corners. We can actually run a softer tire than most people, so it's a pretty sweet deal.
All right, well, thanks a lot, Ryan. Good luck.
Thanks, sir.
All right, got Gary Gill here, super production driver, or NLO driver, sorry about that. But, take us through those opening stages. I know you were saying, a couple of brake issues. How are things looking?
Well, by God's grace, we're back through this excellent stage. Concord Pond is one of the all-time favorites. So even though we have really bad brakes, only the rear brakes, I wanted to run the stage because I love it absolutely. Right now, it all depends on if we can fix this and have decent brakes for the next 2 stages, because it's hot out there. We did catch fire on the rear, and we couldn't even stop in the control. So that becomes a safety issue. If we can fix it, I might limp out and finish the next 2 loops, 2 stages in the loop, and then overnight we'll fix it and then come back tomorrow.
All right, well, thanks a lot, Gary.
You're welcome. Take care.
All right, we got Cameron Steele here, and all smiles. I got to tell you, Concord Pond, you're a guy that likes to have fun, and I know you, no doubt, you had some fun on that stage.
Oh yeah, I had a blast. Oh, it was so much fun. We launched over every jump, every crest. We were loving it, giggling the whole way. Yeah, I told them we need to just rerun this stage at least 5 more times, maybe just make it the rally. I mean, they don't seem to listen to me though. I mean, it was a great stage. I love it.
Awesome. That being said, how do you approach these next couple of stages today?
Next couple, they're a little bit rougher. They're pretty fast, wide for the most part, except for the one coming back is a little bit more narrow. But they're rough, so we got to be a little bit more cautious and careful because we don't want to flat. And definitely, it's better to lose a couple seconds avoiding some rocks than getting a flat trying to change a tire or dealing with a flat tire the rest of the stage.
All right. Well, good luck. We'll catch up with you later.
Sounds good. Thank you.
All right, we got to get out on stage here with Rally America Radio, so we're cutting these interviews from the service short today, but we're definitely going to have full results later on this evening, more Rally America Radio interviews, but we got to get on stage, so cutting this a bit short and brief with just some of the leaders, but definitely all smiles, all good news so far through Concord Pond here at the 2016 New England Forest Rally, round number 6 of the 2016 Rally America National Championship.